tell you about the static keyword in Java. Now, what is static keyword in Java? The first point is static keyword is mainly used in Java for memory management. It make your program memory efficient. That is why we use static keyword. Second point, you can apply static keyword with the variable and functions and methods, even with the nested class also. Third point is that static variable are also known as the class variables. Fourth point, static functions cannot be called with the help of object or by the object. It can only be called with the class name. So these 4 points, that is the basic point that you should remember while studying the static keyword. Now let us uh, further study this static keyword with the help of example. Suppose I've made one class, okay, the class name is student. In that I have made two instance variable. Now what are instance variable? The variables, as you can see, there is no static keyword preceded in that. So they are known as the instance variable. Instance variables are the variables that can be called with the help of objects, because instance is also known as object in Java. Now, as you can see, I have made one variable of string type known as college, and I have assigned a string value to it. But you have to see that I have also used a static keyword in front of the college variable. Now, after putting the static keyword, that variable college is not known as the instance variable. This variable is known as the class variable, because when you put static keyword in any variable or function, that will become to the, that will be dedicated to the class, not to the object. It means you can access those variables and functions with the help of the class name, not by the object. So by putting the static keyword, the variable or function becomes the class variables or functions, and the variables that are defined or the functions that are defined without the static keyword are known as the instance variable or the variable or functions that can be called with the help of object. Now I have created one parameterized constructor in which I will receive the value of the roll number and the marks of the computer of a particular object that we create. Now, this is the display function. Now that what will be displayed according to the object, because we are having instance variable also, we are having the class variables also. So what will be displayed? For that, I have to make one main function. Now, as you know, we can create multiple objects of the single class. Okay, so let us start creating the object. Suppose I have made main function, and inside that I will create two objects of the class student. So first object I will create for the student class is Ram. Because you have used a parameterized constructor, so I am sending the value to it. The first value will be received by the roll number, and the second value is the marks of the computer. So what happens when you create this object RAM of class student, and the background the copy of instance variable, not the static variable. The variable that is defined with the static will be created for each object. As you can see, when you create the object RAM, it will create the copy of instance variable. It means roll number and the computer are the instance variable. Next, if you create another object, suppose you will create another object of the student class, that is Ankit equals to new student, and in that I will send the roll number as 22 and the marks of this computer subject as 67. So when this object is created, again the instance variable, the copy of instance variable will be created, and the value that you have sent through the parameterized constructor will be assigned to the instance variable. So we have sent it 222, so it will be assigned to the roll number by the parameterized constructor, and we have sent 67, so it will be assigned to the computer, that is the instance variable, to the object Ankit. So whenever you create the object, it will create the instance variable copy of every class. It will not create the copy of the static variable. Now what happens to the static variable? When you define this type of statement, so a compiler will create the college variable inside the class area that will be common to the all created objects. So that is the basic use of the static keyword. Whenever you define any keyword and variable as static, it will reserve a common area and it is available common to the newly created object. So every object will share the copies of static variable. So that is why it is known as the class variable, because it reserves the copy in the class. So XYZ is the name of the college and it is defined as static, and it will be common to both object Ram and Ankit. Now, when I call this function, as you know, whenever you call the function with the help of the object, suppose I'm calling the display function with the object Ram, so it will display the properties of which object? Ram object. So what will be displayed? So the display, it will display the, if you go to the displacement, it will display the roll number, the value of roll number of which object? Ram object. So it will display 111. Then little bit space will be printed. Then it will display the marks of computer of which object? Ram object. So it will display the marks of the computer as 56. Now it will display the name of the college. So as you know, college is a variable that is statically defined. So it will display the college name for the Ram object is XYZ. In the similar way, you have created Ankit object in which the copies of instance variable are reserved, and you have sent 222 to the roll number. So it will be assigned to the roll number, and 67 to the computer. So the marks of the computer will be 67. Now, inside the main function, if you call the display function with Ankit object, so whose property this display function is going to display? The property of the object that you have called, that is the Ankit's property, Ankit's instance variable. So when you call the display function with Ankit object, it will display the roll number, that is 222, that we have sent with the help of the parameterized constructor. Okay, now it will display little bit space. It will display the computer variable value, that is 67 of Ankit object, and again it will display the name of the college as X and XYZ, because it is common to all these objects. So what you have learned, it means whenever you define any variable as static, so it will reserve a common memory into the class area that can be shared by the newly created or the created objects. And every object is having the copy of instance variable, not the static variable. And if you want to call, suppose you want to call this value of that is defined as static object, you can call only if you want to call or if you want to display. So you will write system.out.println if you want to display. So you will use the class name, not the object name, because after defining the static keyword, the variables becomes the class variable. So you can call it with the help of the class name only, not with the object. So this statement is correct. Suppose any function I have made, suppose I have made this display function as a static. So what happens if this display function is static? Then this statement becomes wrong in Java. These two statements become wrong in Java. Why this becomes wrong? Because you cannot call the static function with the help of object. If you want to call this function, then you have to remove the object name, then you have to write the class name. Now it is correct. So you can call the static functions with the help of the class name, not by the object name. So this is all about the static keyword. I hope you understand it. Always remember some few points about the static keyword, that static keyword is used for memory management in Java. If you have made any variable as static, you cannot call it with the help of object. If you have made any function as a static, again you cannot call it with object. So both can be called with the help of class name, because they both reserve the copy in the class area and they become common to all the newly created objects. So this is all about that you have to remember for the static keyword. Thank you. If you like the tutorial, then you can like and subscribe.